This reading is for all the people born on the 7th, 16th, or 25th of any month for the month of October. Let's see what your month is like. So the first card I have for you is the Two of Wands. So Two of Wands, I think being at a crossroads, there's some sort of decision that you have to make. I think for a lot of you, this decision could be related to your career, or could be related to starting something new, or just being at a crossroads regarding something. So as you can see how these two goats are basically butting their heads. It could be, you might be arguing with somebody, or maybe this is your internal conflict in your own mind, where you are still trying to decide, which path you have to take, or where you have to go. So this is sort of like the theme for this month for all my 7 people. The next card I have for you is the Ace of Cups. So I think whatever you end up deciding here, here a lot of your passion and creativity sort of energy is here. Then if we move on to the Ace of Cups, which is something emotional. So I think once you make a decision, for a lot of you it could be about job. For a lot of you it could be choosing a partner, whether maybe you have 2 or 3 options and you have not decided which partner you want to be with, or which guy or which girl you want to be with. And with the Ace of Cups, I think you're finally going to realize, who do you want to be with? Who is that one person who's going to make you emotionally satisfied? Even from a, career perspective, with the Ace of Cup, it means, choosing a career, or, moving in a direction, or, moving towards a situation using your emotions, and which will make you, happy. Then we have the Two of Swords. So I think even when you start thinking with emotions, it is going to bring you back to another crossroad. Guys, I have no idea why you have so many decisions to make this month, but it seems like a lot of things would need your attention. So going from, your passion to, going to your intellect, or, to your brain, to your analytical skills. Again, it is about sword. Sword is again about, making some sort of decision. It could also be, maybe you have to communicate with someone, and you are sort of, double minded whether you should, use your emotional, whether you should bring your emotions into the situation or not. But with two swords, with two number two showing up very strongly, there is a possibility that you are double minded, or you have been unable to make a decision. Then we have the Strength. See, double minded, haven't been able to make decision. And then you have the Strength card. So Strength card here is telling you to have patience. You have the strength, you have the ability to come out of the situation, whatever the situation is, but you have to kind of hold on a little bit longer. Things are going to improve. The good thing is, from 2 you go to 1, and then you go to 2, and then you go to 8. So at least you are progressing. A little bit of, double mindedness, moving here and there, having cold feet, being hot and cold sort of energy, but you are making an effort, and you are going to move forward. And then we have the Six of Wands. See, finally an amazing card. So if you have whatever you decide doing, you are going to be very successful with it. If you have to choose between one person, and I think you give it a little more time, you think very strongly, and you have a little patience, I think you are going to come out as a winner with the Six of Wands. If you have been waiting for a news regarding a promotion, regarding an increment at job, or regarding a visa, I think for some, moving to a different country, I see that happening for you. So I don't see a movement happening yet, but I see, at least whatever the situation is, it's going to make progress. So you are going to get, some sort of clarification, or some sort of clarity regarding the news. The next card I have for you is the Lovers card. So a lot of you people, I think, with the Lovers card showing up, for people who have been kind of circling around their spiritual growth, I see that happening with the Lovers card. A lot of people who have been unable to decide which partner they have to do, whether they should wait for the current partner, whether they should move on, I see finally you are going to end up deciding to wait for your partner, to wait for your lover. uh, and also with the number, again, number 6, two sixes, so victory is there, harmony is there, emotions are going to play a big role for you guys. Yeah, so you have two twos, and then you have two sixes. So yeah, guys, what is going on? The next card we have is the Eight of Cups. So I think finally when you reach here, For a lot of you, there is going to be a journey involved. There's a possibility you might end up, going on a journey with your lover, whoever you choose, with this card. So you are going to make a journey. For a lot of you, who do not make a decision to go down this path, you will still be making a journey. It could be a mental journey, it could be a physical journey, or it could be an emotional journey to find something, to find your missing cup that is going to bring you joy, that is going to make you feel complete within yourself. And then we have the King of Cups. So finally somebody is going to offer you their cup, and a guy, especially a man. For all the singles, I think you have love coming towards you. Somebody is going to offer you their cup, somebody is going to offer you commitment this month. So possibly, in terms of the signs, if I'm looking at, I can see a Leo, I can see Gemini, I can see strong Cancer. Yeah, so I think wands, so fire sign very strong, and water sign very, very strong. So these are the only two signs. So believe in the impossible. See, told you, whatever you're double minded here, don't be, just believe in the impossible, because it is going to happen, it is going to come towards you no matter what happens, because it is written in your destiny and it is coming. The next card I have for you is nothing is set in stone. See, believe in the impossible. Oh my god, guys, these are the two most like amazing cards you can get together. So believe in the impossible and nothing is set in stone, which means if you change your mindset and if you change your decision, even if it looks impossible right now, and you have you set up a goal that is unachievable, I think you are going to achieve it and you are going to be very, very successful with it. So go ahead, don't let anything stop you. Let's pull out a romance angel card. So pay attention to the red flags, the signs are cautioning you. So especially for people, pay attention. There's a possibility there might be another party involved. So remember I said there could be two people, some sort of decision. So just pay attention to the red flags. Make sure that you have evaluated this person, you have checked their background, or if not only from the love side, but even in general, when you make a decision, just pay attention to what shows up. Maybe just do a little internet search about the person or the situation that's involved. uh, Calling in your soulmate, your prayers, affirmations, and visualization help bring you together. So that is absolutely happening, especially when you are in the strength card sort of phase, when it tells you to have patience. This is what you focus on: affirmations, and prayers and visualization, while sitting next to your teddy bear. So that's what you focus on, and I hope you get the person you are looking for, because you are going to be making a decision, and this decision is going to change your life.